very easy to lose yourself like as a woman when you have kids. You're sort of like a mom for a long time, and you know, they take over everything. And so what really drew me into the gym when Fabrizio started was like I said, like that moment of like, I have this hour for myself and I feel like my old self again, right? Like I don't feel like I'm a mom in this space. I feel like I can be me in this space. I'm Natalie Carro, I'm 38 and I'm from Los Angeles originally. So I always liked being active. It just always made me feel good about myself. I didn't know too much about nutrition, but when I was active, I started to like eat a little better without knowing too much. But then like I continued through college and post-college, you know, I really liked being on a team and sort of doing team sports. So I found it through my husband, actually. He joined, like a friend of his brought him to join when my older daughter was going to preschool. And I was still pregnant at the time, so with the second one. So I didn't join yet, but I had heard of CrossFit, like just in general for a long time, and thought it sounded interesting because I liked weightlifting in college, you know, for team sports and things. And then after I had the second one, I don't know, 5 or 6 months later, I decided to try it out, and I really liked the team atmosphere. Like it didn't feel like a gym where you go and you sort of have to motivate yourself. It felt like I was on a team again, but I didn't have to be like going to swim meets or something, which I didn't want to do. I've been off teaching for 2 years. I went on leave and I'm doing my PhD, so I was doing those classes, teaching a couple university classes, and then I had these two home for like a year and a half. And so going to the gym was that's when I started going more consistently, because it was just like my escape from everything else, right? It was like, I talked to another mom at the gym and we say it's like our therapy. Like we go there and it's like something for us and just for us and not for our kids, and it sort of makes you feel really good about yourself, what you can achieve every day. So I always, and my husband too, like we both managed to like make sure we fit it into our schedules because of that. It's like so important for how we feel about ourselves for the rest of the day. I feel like I got into probably the best shape I've ever been in, which is crazy because I'm like 38 now and I never thought I would be like active again. And I used to be an athlete, but I know I'm like a lot stronger than I used to be. And I think the great thing about this kind of workout is like there's always something new to achieve. You know, like with swimming, I was always sort of, you know, you could get faster and that was about it. And so like, especially this past year when I got stronger, I started to be able to do movements that I like never thought I would be able to do or something. And so that felt like, wow, this is something that, I don't know, it just made me feel really good. What I think is really interesting and why I think Fabrizio and I keep going to Live Free is that we just really feel like it's like a team or like a community there. Like he goes consistently to his 9 o'clock class every day and he's like, you know the same people, you show up together, you cheer each other on. And I've had the same experience. So for me, it's just like being part of that atmosphere really makes me come back. You know, even I do love the workouts, but even when I don't love the workouts, it's like, well, I have the people there who I'm going to talk to and we're going to have fun together, and that's what's really fun about it. I had been working on it for months. Just sort of in the hopes of it because I could do pull-ups and I thought maybe it's something that I can achieve. So I think I started last like November, and then I was trying for a long time and I got frustrated, and then I took a couple weeks off, and one day Daniel had me try again, and it just all came together somehow. So yeah, I think that accomplishment for me was something that was like, wow, I really am getting stronger. This is really fun, you know, it was great. I was watching videos and I'm like, well, I guess if I could do a muscle up, I can do a ring muscle up one day. So that'll be my next thing at some point when I get brave enough. For me, it was like finding something that you really enjoyed. Like I did running for a while and I couldn't keep it up because it was very time consuming for one. So the other part I think about this is that, you know, it's 1 hour and you're gonna get a great workout. And it's not even like a full hour like running, right? It's like broken up into time. So I think finding something that you can fit the time in, whether it's 30 minutes or 1 hour consistently, and then making sure you really enjoy it somehow. Like, if I felt like just getting dressed to go there was an ordeal, I was never gonna keep it up, right? But now I like look forward to it. I'm like, okay, yeah, I get to, get dressed and go to the gym now. And making friends with the people there, the difference in like going by yourself and going in a place that feels like a community is huge, because then you feel like you're missing out or something like that, right? Someone's waiting there for you. You're gonna talk and have fun, even if like you're in pain from this workout. So I think you really have to enjoy it, and you have to set like a reasonable amount of time for yourself. But it also helped me to really set like a specific time, right? Like I'm gonna go at this time every day, and that made a difference too. It's very easy to lose yourself like as a woman when you have kids. You're sort of like a mom for a long time, and you know, they take over everything. And so what really drew me into the gym when Fabrizio started was like I said, like that moment of like, I have this hour for myself and I feel like my old self again, right? Like I don't feel like I'm a mom in this space. I feel like I can be me in this space. So that's sort of what I was trying to get back to, I guess.